It's March 18th, 2025, and this is Sketchworks NewsBrake. The news stops here. I'm Brian Troxel, your dollar store Matt Damon. President Trump and Russian President Putin spoke for 2 hours today by phone and are very close to a temporary ceasefire deal to pause the war betwixt Russia and Ukraine. The call began promptly at 10 a.m. Washington, D.C. time. Now, it would have begun earlier, but Trump wanted everyone on the call to prove they were wearing a suit. President Trump says discussions have begun to divide assets between Ukraine and Russia. However, the discussions hit a snag because neither side wants to take custody of J.D. Vance. President Trump's approval rating is at 47% in a new NBC News poll. If you're wondering why the number isn't much lower, it's because Immigration and Customs Enforcement threaten to deport anyone who doesn't like Trump. The Democratic Party's approval rating is a pathetic 27%, their worst ever, and just above the new Snow White movie. Democratic Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer even had to postpone his upcoming book tour because he's worried about angry protesters showing up to criticize him for approving a Republican-backed budget. He's also worried that Kendrick Lamar might show up to one of his events and give him the Drake treatment. NASA astronauts Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams, who have been stuck in space since Biden was president, not that Biden remembers any of that, are at long last scheduled to finally splash down on Earth off Florida's coast this Wednesday, weather permitting. If not Wednesday, then Friday or Saturday, weather permitting. Definitely before Memorial Day, weather permitting. Staying with science, animal neurobiologists at the University of Queensland, Australia, have discovered that male blue-lined octopuses, or octopi, will inject a powerful incapacitating neurotoxin into the hearts of female octopuses, or octopi, to avoid being eaten by the female after coitus. Scientists have called this action Cosbying. In even more science news, an article published in Astrophysical Journal Letters, I am a charter subscriber, by the way, theorizes that extraterrestrial beings may be hiding in gases on faraway planets. As a result, NASA and the European Space Agency are warning all astronauts in space who can hear their voice, look across the heavens, into the darkness, and look for the gas. Hey, we had an amazing time last Tuesday night at the Town Hall in New York presenting Vape, the Grease parody, to a capacity crowd. They loved the celebrities in the show, including Rachel Dratch, and showed their appreciation with a standing ovation. That was a lot of fun. Stay tuned for more Vape, the Grease parody news as it happens. We have a new live show opening April 18th here in Atlanta at Limelight Theater. It's called An Impotent Token Effort in Anticipation of Certain Doom. Yeah, it's a comedy, and it runs for 5 performances over 2 weekends. It's our first live shows of 2025. We've been busy, and we're looking forward to shaking off the rust. You, yes you, can stay up to date on all of our things at sketchworkscomedy.com. Check it out!
Well, don't just stand there!
Also, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. An American social media influencer sparked outrage after she grabbed a baby wombat in Australia from its mother and posted the video online. After being threatened with her visa being canceled, the influencer voluntarily left the country. When asked to comment, the baby wombat's mother said, "They ought to bring Bic Thunderdome." It's my wombat impression. Fashion retailer Forever 21, oh, just like me, Forever 21, will close all of its U.S. stores as it plans to file for bankruptcy for a second time. Also just like me. In its place will be new stores that are more appropriate for Forever 21's aging customer base, such as Barnes & Noble, Harbor Freight, and DaVita Kidney Dialysis. In news about stores that are still open, a jury in California ordered Starbucks to pay $50 million to a delivery driver who was severely burned by a hot coffee. Attorneys for Starbucks say the company will pay, but only if it gets to misspell the man's name on the payment. TMZ, People.com, and E! have all confirmed that Justin Theroux and Nicole Bryden-Bloom were married over the weekend in Tula, Mexico. Theroux and Bryden-Bloom are they're they're actors, apparently. Oh, he was married to Jennifer Aniston once. And Nicole was born when Justin was 23. Well, from all of us here at Sketchworks NewsBrake, we wish you a long and happy marriage. Yep. John Elite, former Gambino enforcer who served prison time for his involvement in 6 murders and countless beatdowns, was sworn in Wednesday as a New Jersey councilman. Oh, happy day, but not at all surprising for New Jersey. Elite's election is part of the Republican Party's crusade to elect a convict. Look, there's another one. Wow, my hair looks fantastic. Due to the threats of tariffs and the subsequent threats of revoking of threats of tariffs and all that good stuff, the stock market, which loves indecisiveness, has lost $5 trillion in value over the last 3 weeks. But Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said the stock market dropping is healthy. And he said the deadly tornadoes across the southeast this past weekend were encouraging. And the fires in Oklahoma are a thriving success, all part of the Trump administration's initiative to make every day opposite day. And it's going great. No, it's not. Harvard University announced it will make tuition free for even more students who might otherwise be unable to afford college. In order to attract more applicants, Harvard plans to air commercials during reruns of the Maury Povich Show. Ah, college. What a waste of time. I have a college degree, and I'm doing this. That's all for Sketchworks NewsBrake. We'll be back next week, and we hope you are too. I'm Brian Troxel. Say hi to your mom for me. Tell her I miss her.